Hi everyone. All right. Okay. So I was here and I was actually going to rank over Degrassi Next Generation and Next Class characters for you, but I feel like I really needed to sit down and make some notes about that video before I make it, because I want to give really good reasons as to why I put certain characters where, because I'm actually more closer to those characters than from Degrassi Junior High and High. But anyways, I'm kind of going into this ranking video. I don't want to say blind or anything because I didn't really look back on any other couples, but trust me, once you're my favorite couple, I will say you're my favorite couple. And I still remember the show really good, so this ranking should still be great. Okay, so let's get into the tiers. So I don't have a lot of tiers like I did last time, because usually I do elite, iconic, love, like, not really, a no. But that's a whole lot of categories, and I feel like couples, I should have smaller, less tiers, and it's a little bit better for me too. So here it is. Favorite couples. These are my all-time favorites. I'm totally in love with this couple, and that's that. Then I have not my fave, but they were still right for each other. Like, they're not my favorite couple, but I can see where they were right for each other. Okay. And then I have didn't hate them, didn't like them. They were just kind of the couple that was there, and I didn't really pay attention to them. Like, they were not all that interesting. And then we have not a good match. We know what that means. I don't like that couple at all. Like, why do they even date in the first place? Just, it doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. So first we have Tristan and Miles. Okay. I do believe that they were right for each other. Like, honestly, they weren't my favorite, like any of my all-time faves, but they were right for each other. So I'm going to put not my fave, but they were still right for each other. They were still a good couple, you know, no hate towards them. And I feel like, was Tristan the one that made Miles a better person? Kinda. I kind of like Miles' growth throughout the series. I really like how he had grown. He was just like this character, like this jerk, you know, dated girls, maybe dumped them and all that kind of stuff, and then he finally found his true self, and I really do admire that about him. And yeah, I think Tristan is good for him and vice versa. So yeah, not my fave, but they were still right for each other, hands down. Okay, Chewy, and I don't remember this girl's name. So I'm not gonna remember everybody's name. Okay, I could go and look, but whatever. Let me see. I think they were really cute together, though. They were nice. I think they were right for each other for sure. Like, she dated Noah. Was it what's his name? When we get to him, I'll show you who it was that she dated. I think they should be in here somewhere, but they were more right for each other to me. This couple now, didn't hate them, didn't like them. They were just there. Didn't really pay much attention. This couple now, overall, I mean, they had a nice little relationship. They were okay. I'm just gonna put them in not a good match. These two now, also not a good match. They, not my faves, but they were a good match. Oh my god. I mean, he ended up dating this other black girl, but they were just so cute, guys. Like, look at them. Oh god, if they had babies, those babies would be like the cutest things. Oh my god. I mean, Lola, yes, Lola is her name. Like, she wasn't the smartest person, but I mean, I still feel like they worked together. I mean, he did end up dating this other girl. I think they should be in here somewhere, hopefully. Oh, you would think they more matched, right? I mean, I could see that. I don't know if I'm biased or something, but it's just me. I love mixed couples. Like, I am huge on mixed couples, like white and black, blah blah blah. You know how I am. So no, you don't know how I am, but I'm gonna put both of them in not my favorite, but they were still right for each other. But I can't put the same people in the same category twice, right? Because he had a good relationship with Lola. I loved the relationship he had with Lola. Okay, I did. I think it was really sweet and everything else in one. I mean, this relationship, it was okay, but you know, I didn't hate them, didn't like them. I'm just gonna put them there, but I loved him with Lola. Anyway, Spinner and this girl. For some reason, I remember her real name and not her character's name. But anyway, yeah. Not a good match. It just wasn't working. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Not a good match. I'm not even sure why this happened. Why did this happen? Oh, God, I'm having fun here now. All right. Craig and Ashley. Not a good match. Is this Emma and that black guy? Oh, no. This is Liberty and that black guy. I don't remember his name right now. Not a good match. Craig and Manny. Oh my God, not a good match. I'm sorry. It's just not. No. This guy. Oh my God. First of all, she was with Craig while Craig was with Ashley. And it was a whole thing. Like, she was head over heels in love with Craig. And she's been in love with Craig since season 2 when he just came on the show. Like, even Emma had a thing for Craig at one point. And yeah. So she has always been in love with Craig. Okay, but Craig is just not good for somebody like Manny. If you watch the show, you might understand what I mean. Not good, but we'll get to who's good for her soon. Imogen and Fiona, definitely a good match. I did not like the Jack girl that Imogen dated. I just didn't really feel like they worked. These two, oh God, where do I go? Where do I even start with them? You know what? Didn't hate them, didn't like them, whatever. These two now, not a good match. Not a good match. Is that where I want to put them? I mean, she kind of ruined her relationship by like going through his phone and all that, because I think it was a thing where with him and Grace, I think it was. I don't remember, but yeah. Also not a good match, and we all know why. I don't think I need to talk about that story, but when I'm ranking the characters, then you'll hear more about that story. But everybody who watches Degrassi know why this is not a good match. Zig and Maya, favorite couple. Ultimately, they were just meant for each other at the end of the day. Manny and Spinner, not a good match. Not sure why that happened. Also not sure where that happened. Maya and Cam, I actually think they were really cute together, but he had a lot of personal issues that needed to be sorted out, but eventually never got sorted out because he killed himself. But we'll talk about that in another ranking video. I feel like they were very cute together. Like, not my favorite couple, but I'm actually trying to think about it. And he was also so sweet to Maya. I don't know. You know, I'm going to put in not my favorite. Didn't hate them, didn't like them. Actually, I did like them, so I'm not sure what to do right now. Not my favorite couple, but they were still meant for each other. Still meant for each other if he didn't die. Okay? Yeah. But Maya and Zig, ultimately, we know that they meant for each other. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. Emma did date this guy too. Not a good match. Oh yeah, she and this guy, they were more meant to be together more than her and Sav by far. Not a good match. Nah, not a good match. Oh, definitely. Like, this was from Degrassi Next class, and we didn't get to see much of them. Miles and Maya, nope. Oh, here is another one of my favorites. And I know a lot of people might be sick of this couple, and you're gonna be sick of this couple. You're gonna be sick of me talking about this couple, but they're one of my favorites for sure. If you even watch my couples video, which is on my other channel, I should tell you what that channel is called. Anyway, Eli and Claire, for sure. This is one of the longest running couples in Degrassi history. Okay, like I think people were actually getting sick of them at one point because all Degrassi did was talk about this couple. Like, it was just this couple all the way. But anyway, yeah. These are the couples that I feel strongly about. Hazel and Jimmy. Oh God. No. Oh, I did love this, but for some reason I feel like I kind of preferred her with Dave. Yeah, I feel like I preferred her with Dave. But she was really good with this guy as well. And they were working through a lot. Like, they were really, you know.
This is Dave and Ali, couple, and I would put them in my favorite couple because I loved this couple so much. But they just took Dave off of the show with no explanation. I mean, I still love her, and I do like her with Dallas. I think she and Dallas are somewhat meant to be, but I was really hoping that it would have been her and Dave that was endgame. But like I said, these are one of my favorite couples on Degrassi, and I hated that they just took off Dave off the show without no explanations.
Paige and Spinner, no. These two, they were explosive. Like, they had a kid together and all that, but they were just not it. Emma and Sean! Oh my God! Okay, I'm trying to chill. I promise I'm trying to chill. They were one of my favorite couples at the time, and it felt right at the time. Okay, guys? I had loved them since season 1, come straight up. But then my feelings changed. Like, I still love them as a couple. I really should have had another category in here for real. Like, they were nice at the time, but ultimately just not meant to be together. Right? Oh, whoa, I just realized that I have not my fave, but they were right for each other. Okay, right for each other. Yeah, right for each other or right for each other at the time, whichever one. So I'm gonna put them there because they're not my favorite couple, but I remember being so in love with them. If other things did not happen in the show, they would have been in favorite couples, but because of other things that happened in the show, they're just gonna be right there because they're still one of my favorite couples up to this day. But I have other couples that I love more than them, and them with other people, and we'll get there soon. Spinner and this girl, not a good match. Wait, Lola and Miles? When did that happen? No, not a good match. And here we are. Remember when I was talking about Emma and Sean? We are gonna go with Emma and Spinner. Now, all my years of watching TV, I have never, ever seen an unexpected couple like how they were so unexpected that I liked or loved. This couple just came out of nowhere. I don't remember what Degrassi movie it was. They just came out of nowhere. Like, literally nobody was expecting this pairing. I was not expecting it. I did not see it. I didn't have a hunch. And usually I have a hunch about these things. The couple just came out of thin air. I don't even think anybody was ever even shipping them. And then they just came and they just stole my heart. I just love their story. Like, they just... And they got married so fast, too. They just stole my heart. Because at first, I felt like it was a little weird, but then I fell in love with them. Like, I felt weird at first in that same movie, and then by the end, I was just, like, in love with this pairing. I think they did well there. It was so unexpected, but in such a great way. Just the best. I love them. Yes, this was a better pairing than her and this guy. Like, way better pairing. Favorite couple? I would say yes. Another one of my faves. Like Manny and Jay. Yes, he got better
I think he's right for Manny, and Manny deserves a guy like him. I think Manny was dating this lecturer or something, or this guy. I don't remember the guy's name, but he I think he was her acting coach or something, but she was also dating him. And when she was with that guy, she was just so crazy. Like, she was having a lot of mental breakdowns and stuff because that guy just, he would always verbally abuse her and all those things. And Jay just kind of came in and saved the day, and she's way better off with Jay anyway. Don't remember this girl's name, and that guy, not a good match. They just ultimately didn't work, didn't make sense. Here is another one that I'm going to talk about. Now, y'all just don't understand. Like, Sean and Ellie, I feel like are so right for each other. I remember the one they were dating, and I think Ellie was talking about when she usually hurts herself and the cuts on her arm, and he's like, he doesn't care about that, he loves her anyway. And you know, he also went through a lot of things, and you know, I just love how they bonded in terms of things that they've been through and things that they were still going through at the time, and they were just perfect for each other. They helped each other out, you know, and I just loved it. I was actually surprised when I realized that I loved this pairing and this pairing more. Wait, hold on. What's going on? I was really surprised when I realized that I loved this pairing and this pairing over this pairing. But I can see what I'm trying to say. These two are definitely some of the best pairings. Like, they did well with those. I kind of wish that Ellie and Sean did continue dating, though he did end up getting back with Emma at one point after he dated Ellie. But I think he and Ellie is something that they should have continued with. Like, they should have continued with that, because that was good. That was like one of the best pairings I've ever seen on Degrassi. They were just, I hope somebody can like understand what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to put it in words as much as possible, how they were so right for each other and how they kind of just needed each other in that time and basically forever. Like, I just remember the episode where it's like she's explaining all these things to him, and you might think I'm a weirdo. I was like, I don't think you're a weirdo. And then I think he also said something about him being a certain way and, you know, all that. And they just accepted each other too. Like, the other relationships that I've seen them with, I don't think that they were that accepted either. So they work. Anyways, JT and Liberty, one of my favorites, guys, for sure. One of my favorites. Like, this is another kind of unexpected one-ish. Okay, not that unexpected, because she always liked JT. Always had a crush on him. So it was really nice when he actually started dating her. That was pretty cool. Also, one of my favorite couples. I actually wish that they did end up being together in the long run, but they did eventually break up. And I kind of see why they broke up, because they were kind of growing apart at one point. But still one of my all-time favorites. If Claire did not exist in this Degrassi universe, I would have had them in favorite couples. And they weren't actually a couple either. They didn't even really date, did they? I think they kissed at one point, but they were never official. And she was acting like Claire all the time because she's just, I don't know, she's just crazy. But I would have actually liked to see where this relationship would have gone if Claire didn't exist. I feel like it could have been really nice to see. But I'm gonna put them in didn't hate them, didn't like them, just because of Claire. But if Claire did not exist in this universe, I would have loved to see where this pairing would have gone, because like, she's crazy, he's crazy, and I know most people like the opposite attracts kind of thing, but something about this pairing would have been like bombshell. It would have been explosive, but in all the right ways, and very interesting to see. So I know you guys get that they would have been really interesting, like, as a couple. Like, I'm not kidding. They would have been, trust me. But anyway, oh yeah, I want to say this is a good pairing, but I didn't hate them, I didn't like them either. Grace and Noah. Is it Noah? I don't remember. But Grace and this guy, I hope they always stay together. I love them. JT and Manny, no, that was a joke. Oh, this. I mean, he wasn't with Liberty anymore, and he did date her after Liberty, but nah. Jimmy and Ashley.
I would put them in not my favorite
something
couple.
About them
They were still right for each other.
So no.
I think this girl was really good for Zoe. If we know Zoe and we know how she is, this girl was really good for her. That's that. Anyways, that was the end. Thank you for watching this ranking video, and stay tuned for more of my videos, because I will be ranking a lot more things, like a lot more characters from other TV shows and couples and so on. This is a ranking channel after all.